Hello and welcome to Musings by Amit Patel. Yesterday I saw a trailer of the film Joker. Now, this is the latest release of Joker, which is coming out sometime in 2019. But after watching the trailer one time, I went back and watched it again, and then again, and then again. What I realized is that this movie is not just about the central character of the film of Joker, played by Joaquin Phoenix, but it is a movie about each one of us. Just think about it. In the morning, when you wake up and you get ready to do whatever is your day's task. If you are a student, maybe you are going to a college. If you are in a job, you are going to your job. If you are an entrepreneur, you are going to your business. And you get up, you get ready, and you put on a mask. A happy mask where you put it on and then you step out in this world because everyone is telling you that you need to be happy. And you go out there and you play your part and you show a smile on your face and you remain happy throughout that entire time when you are outside in the world. But as soon as you come back home and as soon as you are alone in your own company, there is something that happens which happens to everyone. We start thinking negative thoughts, and these negative thoughts come from our conditioning. Either when you were a child, people said things to you which were negative in nature and which made you believe that you are this person that the people are telling you you are. Or maybe something really bad happened in your life which you are carrying with yourself, which you are keeping it in your heart and in your mind and not revealing it to the world. So when you get alone, when you get in your own company, all these negative thoughts and emotion start flooding your mind. If you see 30 to 60% of people in the world get negative thoughts, what I believe is that everyone, if they sit alone in a room, if they switch off the light and just start thinking, then before they can start thinking properly, they will start thinking negatively. It can be some regret of the past, something that happened in the past which troubles them, or something that they are worried about of the future, or something that is going on right today in their present. Whatever the reason may be, but negative thoughts are easy to come. And the challenge with negative thoughts is that as the negative thought starts growing and they grow upon you, they become worries that you cannot easily remove from your mind. They go into this dark space where you cannot think about anything else but these negative thoughts. It can be anything. It can be about someone who's hurt you. It can be about your situation in life. Maybe you don't have enough money, or you have enough money but you don't have a good relation with people, or you have good relations with people but there are some dreams that you are not able to fulfill. It does not matter what is the reason, but these negative thoughts keep coming. And that is the central theme of the movie Joker. And I was really, it was as if this trailer told me the entire story of the movie, and I don't know the story of the movie. I have not even seen a single Joker movie. Okay, this is the first time I came across that trailer. It was going on in my feed, my YouTube feed, and I thought, okay, this looks interesting, and I saw the trailer. But I could not see it just once. As I mentioned, I saw it again and again. Now, even in my own life, I have been through these challenges where negative thoughts come very easily. In fact, it is a very hard task to remain positive. It is almost like Sisyphus. I don't know whether you know the story of Sisyphus, but Sisyphus was kind of a Greek god or person who was cursed by God, and he was supposed to roll a round stone over a slope, over a hill, and he used to try again and again, and the stone used to come rolling down. Okay, that's kind of the struggle that everybody is going through as far as negative thoughts are concerned. That's kind of the struggle that I have been through as far as the negative thoughts are concerned. When I go out in the world, everything is fine. When I go out in the world, maybe I will have a smile on my face. When I go out in the world, maybe I will interact with everyone as if everything in my life is fine. But there are situations in my life which, when I am alone, had taken me into that dark corner where everything is wrong, where I don't know why my past happened in a certain manner. I don't know what is going to be my future. I don't know whether the current things that are going on in my present are good, bad, or ugly. I don't know anything about that. And what I have realized is that these negative thoughts can keep growing upon you. And then there are some people, like all of us, every one of us, we are like going on this straight road. We have been told what to do. We follow everyone else, and everybody is walking in this straight line without thinking why we are going in this direction, without asking questions why we are going in this direction, without having any doubt about the place we are going to reach. Like no one knows where we are going to reach when we follow all the standard things that people have told us to do. And then there are some enlightened ones. There are some people who, while walking straight, come to a turn, and they look at that turn and they are more adventurous. They are more risk taking. They are more they have this knack of knowing that maybe if I take this turn, I will stop being the same person. And they take this turn, and when they take this turn, they arrive at a totally different place. A place where the other people see and say, okay, that person is lucky. Or they say, okay, that person is talented. Or they say that person is a successful person, or that person is a legend. But nobody sees that they took a turn where everyone else decided to keep walking on the straight line. They put their heads down, they close their eyes and keep walking the same direction without asking question, and then regret in their life, what if they would have taken that turn. And that's the beauty of this movie Joker, which I think is more about the clown within us, the clown which puts up a mask and walks up into the outside world, who does not know, who's behaving as per the norms of the society, the clown on whom people are laughing because we are not the perfect peace or perfect way that people want us to be. And it does not matter whether they are not perfect, but everyone has the opinion about someone else, and we use that opinion to carve ourselves to the extent that we have forgotten who we are. We have forgotten that we are unique in every respect. We have forgotten that we can be who we are. We can live the way we want to live our life. We can be the person that does not need to walk in the same straight line as everyone else. We don't need to please anyone. And I think that is what this movie Joker, which is getting released in 2019, is going to show. Now this video is totally different than any of the videos on this channel, but I was so intrigued by this trailer. I was so much absorbed by it that I believe every person has that dark corner in his life where he sits and thinks negative thoughts. Now my thinking is, and through all the experiences of life, I feel that it is always better to think positive than to think negative. But when you are getting the negative thoughts, it is more important to immediately kill that thought. When you are going in the past, you should remember that you cannot change your past, no matter how much you think about it. I used to procrastinate a lot. I used to procrastinate about everything in my life, about things that did not happen the way I wanted them to happen. But when I realized that I cannot go back into my past and change that, then I started to intentfully stop thinking about my past. I started to killing my negative thoughts. And when I started doing that, I started looking at all the good things in life. I started looking at nature, and nature is always in this perfect blend of everything. In nature, you don't have any kind of a scarcity. For example, if you walk out in nature and you take a deep breath, if you just take a deep breath, you go on like, there is enough oxygen for everyone in nature. For the plants, for the animals, for the humans, everyone. Nature does not discriminate. And when I look at that, I feel really good. I feel that instead of thinking about these negative thoughts, I need to go out a lot in nature. And when you walk in nature for even 5 minutes in a day, your entire thoughts go from negative to positive. And I'm not saying that there are not going to be negative thoughts in your life. If you are saying that your life is all positive, then I'm not going to believe you, because I have not yet met anyone in life who did not have their moments of darkness. I have not met a single person, even a 3-year-old child or a 9-year-old child or a 20-year-old adult or a senior of 60 years old. Everyone, when you start listening to them, you will realize there is so much in their voice and there is so much in their stories which comes from this negative thinking, which comes from this place where they have gone into the corner, into their own lonely corner, and they have thought all these negative thoughts, and when they come in your contact, they tell you all these things that they think negative about. Why did I make this video? I made this video because in the Joker trailer, Joaquin Phoenix, the central character of the movie, he goes to a psychiatrist and when he's talking to the psychiatrist, he tells the psychiatrist that you're not listening to me. You're asking me the same questions again and again. And then he says, all I have is negative thoughts. And if you see the trailer and if you connect that sentence, all I think is negative thoughts, and the rest of the trailer, it shows that all of us go into this dark corner where the only thing that we get is negative thoughts. It can be because of the way our life is going at present. It can be because of our relations. It can be because of our business. It can be because of our job. It can be because of any of these million things that are going on in your life. But that is the reason I made this video. If you are in this situation where all you are getting is negative thoughts, then I would suggest that try to get out more in the nature and try to start killing your negative thoughts as soon as they start. Remember that you are not going to be able to change your past. Also, if you want a better future, then you will have to think about a better future. If you start thinking about a better future, if you start thinking about a good future, if you start dreaming, today you will get opportunities which will help you create that better future. But if you believe that your future is going to be as negative as your past, then this thing is not going to work for you. What I want to do with this video is, I want to bring you from the negative thoughts to a positive thought. I just want you to try and avoid all the negative thoughts you are having in your life. To try and avoid any kind of future you are creating with these negative thoughts. Instead of that, I want you to believe that within you is a unique person who is different than all the 7.5 billion people on this planet, who's totally unique, who has got unique skills and talents, who can represent that unique skills and talent and show it to the world. All those people we think are lucky, all those people we think are talented or gifted or legendary, they had their own negative corners in their life. And if you want, you can go and pick up any of the people in this world that you follow or you model and look at their interviews from many years back, and you will see the kind of words they have been using, the kind of language they have been using, and you will find out that they had an equally negative past. This video is just to inspire you to go from negative to positive. Friends, on this channel, I share my ideas, insights, tools and tactics to transform your world. I just hope that you find one key, a key that can unlock your unlimited potential. If you have not watched the trailer of Joker, I would suggest you watch that trailer and think about the times when you have been in the negative corner and the times when you have been in a positive mood. Because when you go from negative to positive, your entire world is going to change. Thank you for watching this video. Stay focused, stay rich. Keep coming back for more.